Stranger Things is one of the most popular and favorite web series on websites I've ever made. Starting from season 1, which was released in 2016 on Netflix, till season 4, that was recently released on Netflix, was well crafted and it is liked by each and every one due to its dark humor, horror, mystery, thrilling sequences and scenes which are well designed for especially for teens. So the season 4, which was recently released on Netflix, has some parallel connections or common details which we can see in the 3 seasons of the previous. So before going in, I request you to like and share, subscribe to my channel and view my videos as you like them. So before going to the video, there's a spoiler alert. So if you don't know about Stranger Things and what type of web series it is, I request you to go and watch it on Netflix. It is a, but I promise you, you get the best thrilling episodes ever. So the first detail is that Vecna and Demogorgon in season 1 of the introduction of the characters, we can see Will, Lucas, Dustin, and Mike are playing Dungeons and Dragons, which is known as D&D. They introduce a character called Demogorgon, and they show this Demogorgon in remaining of the season. The same way in season 4, they save Vecna in Hellfire Club as they play some game which has same type same type of D&D, which was led by Eddie Munson. So they introduce the Vecna character. They say it's Vecna. Isn't that a common detail? Is that? So next one. Two characters in introduction in every season. In season 1, we don't see any new characters introduction other than the old cast being introduced for the first time. But in the remaining 3 seasons, we can see new characters getting introduced. They play a vital role. In season 2, we can see Billy and Max, who are stepbrother and sister, getting introduced, but we don't see much of their importance in that particular season of 2. We can see their importance in the next season, that is season 3. And in season 3, we can see 2 more characters, that is Robin, who works with Steve at Scoop's Hog Cycle Ice Cream, and Susie, who introduces as Dustin's girlfriend. So they both play a vital role as Robin cracked a code of Russian language, and who brought to her is Dustin, and Susie gives her Planck's constant to Joyce and Harper to stop the key of opening the gate. So we can see 2 vital roles introducing in season 3. Same way in season 4 we get to see 2 characters introduced again, that is Eddie Munson, who is the leader of the Hellfire Club, and Orgal, who is a friend of Jonathan in California. We don't see any much importance of Orgal in this particular 7 episodes of season 4 of volume 1. We could see him in the next volume 2. But Eddie Munson is one of the main pillar of this season 4 because he sees the first murder and he gets scared and he ran off. Due to this Max off, all this led to another investigation by Dustin and his group. So the next one is Steve's help for Dustin. Season 3, when Dustin's friends ditch him as he was not able to get contact with Susie, he gets to listen instead of Susie to the Russians, who are infiltrated Hawkins. So he gets recorded on its Sviebro and goes to Steve for help, who works at Spook's Oge, as I told before. So he wants Steve's help to translate Russian to English. So in the same way, we can see season 4 about Vecna killing people at randomly. It was seen by Eddie Munson and he kept screaming and goes far away from his trailer, which was seen by Max. She goes meets Dustin for help and tell about these things and he's coming back again. So now Dustin went to Steve for help as he works at VHS and tape. Common detail we can see this, it is friendship between two characters. In the first season, when Mike, Lucas, and Dustin goes on checking for Will, and as he's vanished or goes missing, they find Elle. Mike took her to his house for shelter, and Eleven and Mike get talk and they get close, and eventually a friendship is built. And the same way in the season 2, when Dustin goes to Wheeler's house to see Mike, he unfortunately finds Steve, and he explains about his dart and eating up his cat. So they go on finding it and trying to capture it. In the process of they become season 3. Mike hurt Elle. Elle goes and meet Max for help. So Max enlightens her, took her to the shopping at Starcourt Mall, and Elle gets a new style, and they eventually talk and have some fun at Starcourt Mall. In this process, they get closer. At last, they become friends. In season 4, when Nancy and Robin goes on investigation for Victor Creel, who was affected by Vecna, they find about him. The process of that, they get closer. And the process of getting closer, eventually a friendship is built between them as they kept talking endless times, and Robbie is very fast in rapping. So at last they get eventually friends. So this is one of the bunch of friendship lines I have found in Stranger Things. So these are the common details or common things which I have found out in Stranger Things. So these are common things of Stranger Things chapter 1, and part 2 or chapter 2 is coming on the way. So there are bunch of new details and bunch of theories and connection between uh, one season and another season. They're well established. I do all of them. In fact, you have to do just like, share, subscribe to my channel, ToView, and common things in Stranger Things chapter 2 on the way. Stay tuned to my channel. Tata, bye bye, good night. Thank you.